Let's see. You know what? No. No. This is what I'm gonna do. Brad gets fucking wonged. He gets face fucked. Hello, Nemesis. So we get options here. Fight with the monster or enter the police station. The thing is with the dodge mechanic in this game is the timing is pretty strict. And it's just not worth it in the long term. Especially as someone who just hasn't played this game before. It's one thing to see this game in action, which I have. It's another to just play it. And that's not happening. Now, Resident Evil 3 Remake, on the other hand, that'll be a different story. I will be going after Nemesis as often as I can because, I mean, Nemesis in the remake is a little more of a bitch, but in this game, he is ruthless. A ruthless individual who stops at nothing to make Jill's life hell. So I will be ignoring him for a vast majority of the playthrough. Now, again, if you go after the Nemesis, you get cool shit. But I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. Jill kind of bad. Jill is an absolute unit in this game. Marvin's report. September 24th. Reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems there installed on the clock face the clock are missing. Still lack of available officers at this time. I have no choice but to suspend the research of the case. September 26th. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I have discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 a.m. He was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Bernal. Now, if you are playing this game with the intention of not going after the Nemesis, you're gonna have a lot more fucking munitions on hand. Like me. Which means you have a lot more... munitions as a whole, and it means you have less inventory space. As such. Thankfully, we get a dark room here that serves as a little reprieve, if you will. But yeah, I mean, Jill is definitely, out of all of the Resident Evil characters, I think Jill is probably my favorite, which is why I'm absolutely fucking pissed that she's only had this game and Resident Evil 3 Remake. Because she really doesn't get much of anything as far as action in 5, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of lame. So let's go ahead. I'm keeping a lot of my gunpowders because I wanna, depending on what weapon I get in just a little bit here, depends on if I will fight the Nemesis or I will attempt to fight the Nemesis in future endeavors. absolutely tink the ink ribbons. Dash them the fuck away. As you can see, I'm traveling pretty fucking heavy on me. I don't really have a need, really, especially when it comes to the I guess puzzle solving, quote unquote, in this game. Fucking spitting me. No. I'm clearing this hall, I don't care. Fuck off. But yeah, I would say, oh my god. Down. You're not dead yet. Yeah, stay the fuck down. Yeah, this game is more than willing to kick your ass though, which is, oh man. It's definitely a little bit nerve-wracking at times, because to be perfectly frank, this game is more than willing to throw a lot of enemies at you, give you the handgun, and that is how you're supposed to take care of the encounter. And it's fucking irritating. Now, again, I don't mind getting my ass kicked. This is a survival horror game. It's supposed to be challenging. Hence why the Nemesis fights, you know, were so damning. Because the game is going to punish you if you're not good at it. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that's death like number 4. But I'm gonna be so for real with you. The last 2 attempts really weren't thoughtful attempts. What the fuck's around this? Don't. Come on. You know what? I can just go through here and not worry about you fuckers. Ooh, I like those. I will gladly take more ink ribbons. Here's the stars card. Now, if I defeated the Nemesis, let's say. Oh, it still has that fucking Lakers picture. What the fuck? If I defeated the Nemesis, I would be able to get the stars card off of Brad's dead body. And I would be able to deal with the main hall a bit early. So actually, let me pull up the map really quick. That loops around to a dead end, but what if that has... Get the fuck over here. Pucker up for Miss Valentine. Come on. I need you to turn for me. Alright, well. You guys aren't being fucking nice. So... Come on. I need this fucking guy to turn now. Two, three, four. I'm gonna be pretty ammo intensive. I really don't mind. Oh man, I'm gonna have to fucking make 2 trips back for this. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Now, thankfully, the RPD is a pretty short... I shouldn't say short segment, but... It's a segment in which it's a little more linear. Don't really have to deal with as much. Not as much back and forthing anyways. I think I'm gonna stash. Well, here, let me keep all this shit down here. I'm gonna stash the shotgun for now. I'm gonna scoot my happy ass back around. Because I want that other red herb. I don't know when I'm gonna be coming across more greens. But, like I mentioned, this game's generous to give you shit. Even on the harder difficulties. So, or I guess the hard, in quotes. So, I should be okay-ish. Especially as long as I am not blatantly wasting ammo. Like, what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm gonna work my way back around to the main hall. Now keep in mind, there is a whole fucking room of undead here. But it thankfully shouldn't really matter too much. Notice the STARS personnel. Due to the emergency, the key to the STARS office has been moved to the evidence room. Today's password for... Hold on. I fucking missed that. 4312. So, the only reason I was grabbing that card there is so that I can now get the password for this. And thankfully, all of those enemies start out in that little room there. So, it's typically fine. Keyword being typically. Jill. 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 Thank you. So, 4, 3, 1, 2. That is the emblem key, also called the STARS key. So now I can head my happy ass up here. Hey there, big fella. Oh, you guys aren't very friendly. Oh, you sick son of a bitch. Now, if you'll notice, the puzzles here. There was no puzzle there. For that little tidbit there, there was nothing. It's really odd, I guess. Oh, that's song reference. Starships are meant to fly. Let me go ahead. Facts from the Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of STARS, I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized a new handgun for official use. The M92F STARS Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. Very Japan. The most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. If you miss targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with their proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts we used for the M92F. I know that you want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo, Kendo Gun Shop. Now to the men of STARS. So just gonna do a little investigating. Got plenty of handgun bullets there. Nothing to check 50 times for a photo of Rebecca because Wesker's a creep. There are replica guns. Anything for Chris? No. Its disorganization properly reflects the owner's personality. More importantly, Jill's trusty lockpick. Something she had by default in the original game. Something that she didn't quite pick, or she left it on accident, if I'm not mistaken. And oh. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I got lucky. Because less than an hour in, I get the fucking Magnum. So, something I had mentioned before that I didn't mention up until now. I decided to wait. There is a randomization factor in this game. In that weapon locker, that could be a grenade launcher, or that could be the Magnum. And it is the Smith & Wesson 9629C. Stainless steel, classic type, equipped with weights to reduce the recoil, uses 44 Magnum bullets. The same exact fucking Magnum from Resident Evil 1. And oh my god, is it great.
No! Come anyone! Our platoon is cut off! No survivors found! This is Carlos! Send in support immediately!
Little too broken up to understand. I imagine Jill, if she wanted to, if she was being a smartass, she would tune to a different station. Let's check down here. Make sure not missing out on anything. So as you'll notice, it's the same RPD from Resident Evil 2. It's just, it's a little cut off. You know, there's not as much to it. Because this is the main focal point of this game. The big focal point is just getting the fuck out. And there is nowhere for me to go that way. So. What? Huh. What ominous music? What was that?
Surprise,
oh,
motherfucker!
Shit. That's a rocket launcher. I love that. That's such a good little bit. So, whenever you're in a room that is adjacent to Nemesis, you will get that sketchy ass music that plays. That's to show that Broski is just around the corner. Now, I have a Magnum. Do I want to use said Magnum? Not really. Now, unfortunately for me, my way out of here is when I leave that door, I gotta swing a hard left. All the way down the hall. And Jill, oh man, she can take an ass whooping. But, you can't take a huge ass whooping as seen from the first Nemesis fight. So, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna put my Magnum away. But I believe this is technically the second Nemesis encounter. So if you can stop him here, that's when you'd get the second of the custom handgun parts. And it is a handgun that, unlike the Samurai's Edge, does give you a boost in terms of critical headshots, which is huge for, well, Nemesis, especially with the faster rate of fire, and just for general enemies. But unfortunately, I will not be doing that. So let me go ahead and open my files really quick, because I just want to see... So A and B cannot be combined. Unless I'm tweaking. No. A and B is how you get C. That's right. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and let me do a little bit of crafting. Nemesis can wait. He's sitting outside the door just like, Jill, what the fuck are you doing? Now, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of bees in here. I'll get plenty more in the future. It's just, as of right now, I've got nothing. Which is why I'm also not fighting the fucker, because, to be frank, it's just... He's kind of an ammo dump, which is one of the problems I have with the Nemesis, and something that I think RE3 Remake did very well in how it handled Nemesis, especially in conjunction with Mr. X. Because here's the thing. Mr. Nemesis is a variant. Ow. Dick. Get me the fuck out of here. Now, I believe he can follow you through doors and shit. So I'm gonna get the fuck out as soon as possible. Yeah. Nemesis can follow you through loading screens. And I hate that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm not doing all that. Especially because I have a lockpick. And I can use said lockpick in other parts of Raccoon City. So Nemesis will be chasing me quite a bit. And as you can see, Brad is gone. Fully infected. Turned into something or another. But yeah. Like I mentioned, when it comes to this game and how it handles Nemesis, huge threat, huge ammo dump, and unfortunately to me it makes the Nemesis in a way a little less terrifying and more kind of annoying. Because what ends up happening is you're constantly making decisions. I have to get in there as well. Do I run all the way back through there? I think I'll take the shortcut. I'll just head back this way. I'm sure I'll get to that event. Ah! Oh, that looked nasty. Oh, good old brain suckers. Blech. Nasty. Ooh, a fire hose. There's a fire hydrant. Fixed with bolts. Oh, I need a wrench for that, probably. Wherever I'll get that. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I get blue herbs here, too. That's right. So, those, brain suckers, I guess, is, like, that's their name. The fucker that crawled out of the window. Those things can poison you. Which is why I don't like them. I can go 2 screens back. Or I just say fuck it and head through here. I got a first aid on me. Well, hello, doggos. Oh. There are some very tame dogs. I'm good. I'm gonna leave. Gonna say no to that. Okay, there's a way here. There are dogs everywhere. Well, fuck off, dogs. I really don't want to be.